is up, Planetasters? It's your girl Planetastebuds coming at you with a spicy chicken recipe. So I'm about to get started. I already have my chicken thawing. I'm about to get that roasted, so I'm gonna get the oven on. And yes, let's do it up. So how I came up with this idea, my boyfriend is actually really sick with a head cold. And I know very much so that spice makes everything right when it comes to sickness. If you're not a spicy person, you can always like dumb down on the spice, like cater it to your liking. So I know there are people who, for them, spice is like just black pepper, like that's enough spice for them. For us though, we have advanced to other levels. So cayenne pepper is what I'm going to be putting in this as like a main spice base, but there are other hot sauces that I will be using. My Meryl's definitely have to grab her out there, more so as adding spice on the side, not as main spice, because that Scotch bonnet can be serious. So I'm going to show you now all of the ingredients I'm going to use. Some I'm going to put on the chicken, some is going to be the main flavoring for the stew itself. But yeah, let's take a look. So I got my Soul's all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to do that for the chicken itself. I got this Mustache, and I'm using it mainly because there is lemon essence in it, and lemon is good for colds. This is going to flavor up the whole pot. This is my Maggie. Where is it? Sorry. my Maggie, is it? I think it's bouillon short. I got my saison with saffron added that I'm going to be throwing in on my chicken. My accent is going to be on both, well, I'm actually going to use it for the pot mainly more than the chicken itself. My humongous bag of onions. I got my garlic salt for the chicken, onion powder for the chicken, and then my black pepper. So this is the chicken side, this is the pot side. Chicken, pot, chicken, pot. And here's the pot. But now I'm going to actually season up my chicken and bake it. So my pan was a little small, but that's okay because I'm going to cook it for about 30 minutes, check on it and see how it's doing. And then after that, shred up the pieces that are more meaty so that it can get like a more, instead of you're biting into all chunks of chicken, you can grab like a scoop, kind of like pho. I really love me some pho. That's kind of what I was trying to go for actually. So I am going to throw some rice in there. Well, I'm debating if I want to throw rice or noodles. Obviously, if I want to go for pho, I have to throw noodles in there. But I'll see what ends up happening. Maybe, because I do have some leftover rice, but I'm thinking that might not be enough. So I might end up throwing in noodles. In the meantime, between time while that's cooking, I'm going to put my dishes away that I have over here. Wash my dishes and wash my sink. So I know somebody on TV, I can't even quote which doctor it is or was, but someone had did the whole like, oh, should you wash your chicken? You shouldn't wash it because you'll get salmonella all over your kitchen. I don't really know how that's gonna work, but personally, as you've seen, I cook my chicken in a, or I season my chicken in a pan, in a little, a little round bowl, and then I keep it pretty much in the sink. That's how I try my best to keep from spreading salmonella. But after I'm done with everything, I also then wash my sink. Yes, I'm one of those weird people. I wash my sink with soap and water and bleach to cut and kill any salmonella or any other germs that would possibly be there. So I'm gonna do that now. So my chicken is done being cooked. I actually left it in for a little bit longer. Right now I have my water coming to a boil, and then once it's at a boil, I'm going to throw the bouillon in there, as well as the accent and the pepper. And I'm going to do about 1 teaspoon of the cayenne chili pepper. So these are the vegetables I'm actually going to use in the soup itself. We have some baby cut carrots that I'm going to chop up nicely, and some bok choy that I'm going to add in there and let that all boil with my noodles. All right, so I already put my noodles in. I was going to actually go with this brand packaging. Let me open it so you can see. Egg noodles thing, but I ended up going with the vermicelli nast, which I think it's still an egg noodle. Let me see. Ingredients: water, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, it's just vermicelli. So instead of going with the egg noodle, I want the vermicelli. It is in here. I threw all the nests in so you can kind of see them. And now I'm actually about to add in my carrots, because carrots take some time to cook. Not too much, but enough that I'm going to add the carrots in first before I add in the bok choy. And then I'm going to add in the chicken before I add in the bok choy. So I made sure to turn the fire down as well from the boiling 9 to a 4, just so that it can start to simmer and everything can cook through. Y'all, look at my chicken though. So I'm about to pull this apart, and the juices that you see in there, I'm going to actually throw into the pan, the pot as well, just so I could savor and capture all of those juices. Yes. All right, y'all, so feedback. Boyfriend loved it. I loved it too. That teaspoon of cayenne pepper was just right. Everything. We didn't need to add anything else to it. My only regret was as long as I cooked it, I would have definitely took the time down a little bit. So pretty much at that point where I threw in the noodles, I would have actually wanted to have the chicken already pulled, so everything could have gone into the pot at the same time, and that way it would take less time for everything to, marinate and cook up together. But it really tastes really, really good. All the seasonings were there. It tastes just fine. So please let me know in the comments below if you'd make this, when you want to try it, and give me your opinion on how it went for you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful spicy day. Bye.